All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it is, the closing bell. Ice Clear is the company. And the morgue, that guy hit, it's like he's chopping ice. And I'm telling you, it was as cold as ice on Wall Street today, if you like green. And who doesn't? Joining us now is Jeff Yastine, editor of Newsmax's Financial Intelligence Report newsletter with the daily closing bell report. And Jeff, you're going to leave us on a Friday to think about the red numbers. Tell us how bad it was.
Yeah, we got a little bit on the bad side. There wasn't much to applaud. I don't know why they clap at the closing bell on a day like today. The Dow finished down 280 points. The Nasdaq finished down 76, and we had the S&P 500 down 24 points. Can't really point to any one specific reason. Oil prices were basically flat, and from what I could see, the selling started in China. We had the market regulators in China come out and say that it would be okay for brokerages and others to start selling short on stocks. That's something that has not been allowed from a regulatory basis until now. And that just, with that market being so speculative, that just had everybody pushing the sell button. And from what I can tell, it just kind of cascaded over to our side of the world as the market picked up here.
All right, I want to talk about something very weird that happened at Walmart. Walmart yesterday closed 5 stores around the country because each one of those stores had a major plumbing problem. I mean, I'm sorry, call me a conspiracy theorist, but that just doesn't sound like it could be a coincidence.
Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with you, Steve. It's strange, and it's one of these things that it's 2 stores in Texas, 1 in California, 1 in Florida. I'm leaving 1 other store out, those 5 stores. 2,200 people basically getting pink slips or getting laid off, and they will not be back at their jobs, if ever, for at least 6 months while they fix these plumbing problems. And some people are saying, well, is it really the plumbing problems, or is there something else happening? Because some of the workers at one of the stores, at least, said that they had protested for higher wages at their company a while back, and they were wondering if it was payback. Walmart has said, no, this is just plumbing issues. Don't read anything else into it. But still, it shows you the degree of suspicion when a big company just kind of goes right in and announces this.
Well, I'll give you a suspicion. I mean, I wouldn't suspect Walmart. I would suspect, again, just off the top of my head, somebody sympathetic to the protesters and hostile to Walmart.
Well, we'll have to see how it plays out, Steve. The other thing that was interesting today, separate from this, but still related to Walmart, they're doing some cost cutting. They're going to eliminate the zone managers inside each of their stores. I thought that was interesting because, they just announced they were giving wage hikes to a great many of their workers to bring them all up to a certain, minimum wage level. But at the same time, they're cutting out some of the interior layer of their management inside their stores. And you could read that they cut one to help pay for the other.
All right, and very quickly, what's going on with Greece and the European Union? And they're in this kind of standoff.
Yeah, it's a Mexican standoff. Greece is making all kinds of threats. The Europeans, Germany, they don't want their banks, who are the ones who extended all these loans, to take the hit. And they have until basically the end of next month. Then a lot of loans start coming due, and they're going to have to make some sort of decision or an exit from Greece out of the Eurozone.
All right. Appreciate it, sir. Have yourself a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, and hopefully better news on Monday. And folks, you can find out more on all the financial news that you need and want by simply going to our website, newsmax.com, and clicking on the finance button, which you'll find at the very top of the page. Go to newsmax.com, click on the finance button. It's at the very top of the page, and here you see a very important survey. 68% of those 55 or older delay retirement planning, and that's not necessarily good news no matter how you look at it. Give Me 5 is next, and that's good news. Stay tuned.